What is up, guys? Welcome to another edition of the Market Marauder Show. Beating the market one trade at a time. If you're new to the Market Marauder Show, it's an investment channel. Helps you to find the best deals in the market. If that's something you're interested in, make sure that thumbs up. Definitely helps YouTube algorithm promote the videos. All right, today we're talking about AMC. AMC is one of the meme stocks. So if you're familiar with what the forum Wall Street Bets is on Reddit, it has grown in popularity, made it all its way to CNBC and just grown a lot in popularity because of the fluctuation. So when GameStop kind of shot up, AMC kind of did the similar thing as well. So I'll be talking about AMC and what they have going on. So at the time of the video, AMC is currently at $33.50. So they had a nice little 3-cent rally in the after hours. The time of the video, the market is closed, so just bear that in mind. The price may change depending on when you watch the video. So a key level to look for a continuation of a bullish upward trend on AMC is going to be 37.16. So that's a nice little peak level. And then if we zoom out even more, probably another peak level around 40.88. So those are two peaks to look for AMC on their potential growth. They are bullish. The moving average 10 is above 58.100. VWAP is slightly below moving average 10, but overall they're still looking bullish on their chart. So let's jump into some background information on AMC and see what's really going on with the company. So on here, we can see that AMC is talking about accepting Bitcoin as payment for movie tickets by year end. So the CEO, Adam Aaron, said during the earnings call Monday, which was this previous Monday, that the movie theater chain will have IT systems in place to take cryptocurrency as payment by the end of 2021. Price of Bitcoin swung drastically in recent news, last trading around 46,000 uh, after the fall below 30K last month. So it says the movie marks marriage of two highly speculative assets: Bitcoin, known for its wild volatility, and AMC, which has become the stock star favored by retail traders on Reddit's Wall Street Bets forum. So um, Tesla also is talking about allowing Bitcoin for purchasing of their vehicles as well. So that's two pretty large companies that'll be accepting Bitcoin as payment. So definitely very interesting overall, and definitely going to help the Bitcoin community moving forward. So at the time of the video, the price of Bitcoin is around $46,313. And so it has fluctuated. It jumped all the way up to around 48K, but has fallen down since then. But overall, I think Bitcoin is still bullish overall. So definitely going to be looking at Bitcoin's price as more and more retail companies begin to start accepting it as legal tender. So another thing we're going to do, go into their newsroom. So this is the press releases from AMC, and they have been making some strategic movements. They've got a new board member, so uh, Adam Aaron, as chairman of the board and CEO, appoints Philip Ladder as lead director. So they get a new lead director, and these big corporate moves definitely help restructure a company moving forward. Anytime there's a big corporate or higher up move, it definitely helps restructure the company, whether that's for the good or for the bad. It's up to you to determine that. But they are major moves for the direction of the company. Also, one thing I want to talk about on here that nobody is really talking about is the spread of the Delta variant. So, in the first section, the first wave of the pandemic came out. AMC theaters were closed down. There was not a vaccine, so a lot of that news came out. There was no really way to mitigate the risk. If you see a lot of concert venues are starting to open back up, if you have, I think it's a test, a negative test or a vaccine, so either one of the two, I feel like that may be something that may be on the horizon for AMC theaters. So I don't really know how they're going to mitigate that, especially with numbers coming back up. I feel like that's something that's probably going to be on the next horizon for the company, but definitely something to look out for, and definitely will help the company moving forward if they come out with that strategic health guidance for their theaters. One of the other things is sanitation. They kind of mitigated that with the first section, but I don't foresee AMC theaters closing down like they did when the pandemic first came out. So that'll be something positive moving forward. It'll keep revenue coming in to the company, and then them adding Bitcoin will definitely help their bottom line as far as getting money and recouping some funds they lost during the beginning of the pandemic. So going into their financials, that came out August 9th. So on here it says, as of June 30th, 2021, AMC operated 593 domestic theaters, representing 100% of domestic theaters, and 335 international theaters, representing approximately 95% of the international theaters. So they're basically fully back open. The CEO said the second quarter of 2021 was transformational for AMC. We raised yet another 1.25 billion of new equity capital, which is great. They'll have a lot of money to do a lot of things with, boosting our quarter-ending liquidity to more than $2 billion. So, which is about double the previous highest average such mark in AMC's 101-year history. So, congrats to them on their 101-year history. And definitely seems like they're raising quite a bit of money to make this move moving forward. On here, it kind of talks about their proposed resolution to the pandemic. So it says, it is also worth noting that our sheer will to drive through the pandemic crisis resolved amongst those who also committed to our survival, because movies in theaters has been a central part of the cultural fabric of society the world over 4 decades and decades and decades. Basically, they're saying that they plan on mitigating any risk caused by the pandemic and keep their places open so people can enjoy the movies. So, like I said earlier, they do have that in the forefront of their mind, I feel like, and ways to mitigate that. So, I think a lot of companies are doing that strategically, planning, especially, hospitality, which I would kind of consider AMC to be a hospitality company. Even though there are things such as Netflix that are out there where you can watch movies, there's usually a delay. I feel like people still want to go to the theater and enjoy movies that way. So going into the balance sheet, so this is the back end, all the good stuff that people want to hear about. So in April 2020, ATM equity program to sell 43 million Class A shares. Common stock raised approximately 427.5 million before commission and fees. And then May 2021 received the remaining cash consideration of approximately 31.9 million on completion of the sale of the remaining equity interest in our theaters in Lithuania. So going down on here, we can see cash at June 30th, 2021 was 1,811.2 million, including restricted cash of 28.4 million. So they have quite a bit of cash on hand. This basically explains how you could watch it. But overall, they're starting to kind of downsize. I'm seeing with some of their theaters in different places, as well as allocate a lot of cash coming in. I think they're in a restructuring phase right now, but I think they'll continue to grow, especially considering the people who are hyping the stock. As far as the meme stock community, it's always on sites like CNBC. So any article that comes out, and then having a fluctuation of payments in general, allocating different cryptocurrencies to be used, I think will help the company overall, and also help get more customers into their theater. So going to be interesting ride for AMC. Drop a comment down below. Tell me what a price point you think AMC can get to with all this stuff going on. Do you think they'll keep their doors open or continue to uh, potentially shut down due to the new variant? While you're down in the comment section, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Definitely helps the YouTube algorithm with the videos. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.